On my first day out of postpartum recovery, my husband invited all his buddies over.
Dear, baby crying.
See if he needs a diaper change.
Keith. Keith, did you hear what I just said? I'll put it on you.
That includes my husband's best friend, Hazel Cobb. Ugh, it stinks. Keith, go check on your son.
Dear, let me do it. I got caught up in the card game.
This kid really takes after you. He has a birthmark on his butt, just like you.
What did you say?
Jade, I only noticed it the day you gave birth while swimming with Keith. I thought it was just dirt. I rubbed, but it wouldn't come off. Jade, Keith and I are best, there's nothing between us. Otherwise, you'd never get to marry him.
Do you even know your own strength? You rub my skin raw.
What are you doing? Watch out, or full.
Enough. Keith. Do you have anything to explain?
Jade's always been a bit of a tomboy. We got used to joking around. We're just buddies who know each other inside and out. Don't take it to heart. Yes, Jade.
Really?
Yes, Jade. It's normal. You're overreacting.
We're buddies.
Who know each other deeply.
Keith and I are best friends. You won't marry him.
Do you know your strength?
He has a birthmark on his butt, like yours. I rubbed, it wouldn't come off.
I'm not overreacting.
You're overreacting. What's wrong with you?
Jade, have you lost your mind?
You are friends. What's the deal? Letting her get a whiff of our son's diaper? Am I right? Guys, am I right?
It stinks.
When I was going through Lokia, you wouldn't even come near me.
Dear,
My stomach hurts. Please help me change it.
are you worried you'll gross me out? Do it yourself.
But now, you don't even flinch wiping Hazel's face clean.
Jade. There's nothing between us. What are you up to? I'm a germaphobe. Can't eat dinner, already grossed out.
I thought you were into gross stuff. That's why I let you have my son's diaper.
Jade, enough. Hazel just threw up bile. Do you know how bad that is for the body? Apologize to her.
She came home and flirted with my husband right in front of me. Yet you want me to apologize?
What? Flirted? Jade, you misunderstood. That's how it is between us. Yes, Jade, it's true.
Married 4 years. Every time you fought with me over Hazel, I drew an X. Today's the 100th. The sheet is full. I'm done with this marriage. I'm tired. Everyone I won't be seeing you off.
What? We've only been here for 20 minutes. Are you doing this on purpose?
Is she upset because we didn't bring a gift? Keith, when have we ever cared about?
That kind of formality? Jade, they came all this way to see you and the baby, and you're sending them off like that? Are you trying to embarrass me? Hazel would never act like you. Now that's my girl right there.
You can get lost too.
It's all right. If Jade won't cook, eat out.
Jade.
Keith and I are tight like brothers.
Otherwise,
You'd never get to marry him. Let's go. Give Jade some time to cool off. I heard that women who just gave birth can get emotional and might wet themselves. Keith, don't piss her off. If she wets, that'll ruin my appetite. Let's go.
Our marriage was like a pot of soup. I had tended for so long.
I thought I was simmering it for love.
Little did know,
He had already shared.
all its richest flavors with someone else. Left with nothing but a stove of cold ashes.
Dear, what do you want for dinner? I'll get it for you.
Keith. I think I might have acute mastitis. Can you come home and take me to the hospital? Or you can stay home with baby.
I can go by myself. Jade, knock it off already. I called to see how you were doing. And you're pushing your luck instead. Hazel lost her appetite because of you. She only took a few bites because I fed her. Pretending to be sick.
Just to lure me back.
I'm not pretending.
Hello? Jade, knock it off already. You married women are always paranoid. Forcing your husbands to ditch their friends. If Keith and I were involved, you'd be irrelevant. How unreasonable. Can you grow a spine already? Jade. Coming back tomorrow. Are you surprised?
How are things with Keith?
Gary.
I want a divorce. Put him to bed.
Okay,
I'll put him to bed.
dear, you're awake. You could have told me you were sick. The neighbors said you left in an ambulance. I came straight away. Dear, I bought your favorite crab dumplings. Still warm. Aren't they the best?
Had my brother not called an ambulance, who knows how things would have ended.
You have the nerve to take credit. Keith, I've told you multiple times. I'm allergic to crabs.
Dear, I didn't mean to. What is it?
You forgot? Because it wasn't important? These crab dumplings are Hazel's favorite. To you, Hazel's preferences matter.
What are you talking about? We're just friends. Hazel was good to me. You make it sound like I'm simping for her.
Last year, you went to meet a client, and Hazel followed. She then accused the client of giving her dirty looks, and without checking the facts, you beat him up, costing the company hundreds of millions.
Mr. Ford, since you came all this way, I'll toast to you.
On behalf of Mr. Pierce.
Hey, what are you looking at? What's with those lewd looks?
What mean?
You're not even worth my attention.
Stop staring. Just admit it. Keith, this guy's a pervert. He's leering at me and denying.
Nonsense. Mr. Pierce, look at your...
In the end, I had to kneel in the summer heat, begging him to get the project back.
I went into premature labor and nearly died.
When happened? Where was Hazel, your so-called best friend? Married 4 years. And this has happened over and over. You can indulge her as much as you want, but I can't. I'm tired. Let's get a divorce.
Jade, I only forgot that you're allergic to crab. Must you make a huge deal and bring up divorce?
Yes.
I misunderstood you last night, but you're an adult. Can't you take care of yourself? Since you're on antibiotics, our son can only have formula. Hazel said. Breast milk is the best. Are you even fit to be a mother?
I'm not fit to be a mother. I've been the one raising our son since birth. I've been the one raising.
That's your responsibility. I haven't blamed you for our son's health, and you have the nerve to talk about divorce?
Turns out you've been hiding here. I've been looking for you. Did you forget our 20th anniversary? Everyone's waiting for you.
Please. I've never forgotten our anniversary. I will forget what you just said. I'm busy. Take some time to cool off.
Keith, I'm still on my drip. And you want to leave me here with the baby?
Giving birth makes you special? Women are nothing but trouble. Keith, if you dare bail on me, consider our friendship over. I'll cut ties with you.
You've gotten 4 in your left arm. Right hand works. Usually, the mother. Who looks after the child? That guy's pathetic.
Stop dawdling. Everyone's waiting for you.
You wanted to cut ties. Careful, or I give you a good spanking.
Sure. If you're that confident. Go ahead and try.
Hold me properly. My pants are slipping.
What kind of friend behaves like that? She's a mistress. It's shameful for women.
To live like this.
She must have no family backing her. Otherwise, why would she put up with this?
Where's my sister? Arrange for the best doctors and caregivers in Justin to look after her.
Yes, Mr. Kemp.
Hello, Ms. Kemp. Ms. Kemp, I'm your nutritionist.
I'll handle meals.
I'm your rehab coach.
I'm here to get you back into top shape.
I'm childcare specialist. I'll take care of everything with the baby.
Jade, if you need any help, just let them know.
What's all this about?
Why the big deal? Not at all. You just gave birth. You need to rest. You can step out for now. Jade, is this how Keith's been taking care of you? He's a CEO. And he won't even pay for a nanny?
I was going to hire someone. But he said you can't trust anyone to take proper care of the baby. He even said he'd help with the childcare.
That's what he said. Where is he now? He's supposed to stay with you.
Stay with me? Our baby is 3 months old. And he hasn't changed a single diaper.
He spends all day hanging out with Hazel. That be asterisk starred. Jade, whatever you decide, I've got your back. When you're done with your 4, I'll treat you to a nice meal. Jade, I just invested in this mall. It opens today. Whatever you want to eat later. It's my treat.
This would look great on you.
Keith's treating you today.
Watch your words. If that old hag overhears you, she'll throw a diaper at you too.
If it weren't for Keith yesterday, I would have scolded her. She's just an orphan. She's unworthy of Keith. She has no right to act all high and mighty.
Exactly. She has the nerve to claim she saved the project. Please. Keith has a mysterious big shot backing him. I can't stand self-important people like Jade.
I think Jade said she has a brother who's a businessman abroad.
Nowadays, anyone can call themselves a businessman. If you ask me, her brother's probably a trash collector. He's actually their chairman.
I just can't stand Jade and her phony act. I'd tell her. Keith just bought me $30 million worth of jewelry. Now that's what I call the real deal.
As your man, it's only right that I spoil you.
Don't say I didn't help you coax your wife. Give her these free earrings. Just like before.
Keith is pissing me off. How could he say that about you? If you hadn't funded him back then and helped him start from scratch, he wouldn't have gotten far.
Back then, I hid my identity to protect his pride and became his angel investor. But in the end, all I got were the gifts he threw my way. Things even Hazel didn't want. Gary, help me withdraw all my investments in Keith's ventures.
All right, I'm going to get changed. No peeking.
No one cares. What's wrong?
I can't zip this up. Help me.
Sir, men aren't allowed in the women's fitting rooms.
I'm not even complaining. Who are you to butt in?
Jade, how can you tolerate that?
Gary, the mall's CCTV has audio recording?
Don't worry. We have the most advanced setup. Every word they say is recorded. I can give you the footage anytime.
Keith, I hope you won't regret what you did today.
Total is $35,000.
Use my card. I'm covering her lingerie for the year.
For real?
For our opening,
Answer a few questions.
you can take any item in the store for free. Are you interested?
Answer a few questions? It's basically truth or dare. It sounds fun.
If you want, we can do it.
First question. What are the two most touching things someone's done for you?
The first thing was, that night his wife had a difficult labor. I said I felt lonely. And he rushed over in 10 minutes. Staying with me all night.
Turns out, on the day I was in labor, hurting, terrified, and unable to reach him, he was with Hazel, wrapped up in each other.
The second thing, the one that touched me the most, was that Keith swapped his and Jade's baby for our own. He said, a child should be raised right in front of you. It brings peace of mind.
Keith, you did that.
Yes. So what? Hazel wanted a baby, but couldn't raise one herself. As her friend, I was just helping her. What's wrong with that?
You're something, Keith. But what happened to your baby with Jade?
Don't bring it up. Jade's baby was a stillbirth,
How off-putting.
so I simply let her raise our child. Raising a child is messy and exhausting.
How could I ever let you do that?
That doesn't seem fair to Jade. Fairness? She'd have to earn it herself. Depended on Keith. She's lucky he didn't divorce her.
Jade. My baby.
Gary, my baby, is dead.
Jade, are you alright? My baby is dead. Did he say my baby is dead? Jade.
The child I've been raising isn't my own. Dear, look. Our baby is so adorable.
Dear, childbirth was hard, but I've been so busy lately. I can't take care of you too. You'll have to look after the child.
I'm the only one, but I just gave birth.
Dear, Hazel said it's best for the mother to care for the child herself. Otherwise, it could affect the child's early development. She's my best friend. She never harm us.
I thought Keith was busy with work. I stayed quiet.
For the sake of the baby.
Throughout postpartum recovery,
Push through pain.
to care for the baby. Nursing was so painful I broke out in a cold sweat, but knowing it was my own child, I had no regrets. Turns out it wasn't my child at all. I'd been kept in the dark the whole time. Like a fool, raising someone else's child.
As the saying goes, wives may come and go, but friends are forever. You can change wives. You never change friends. It's perfect. With my friend's wife taking care of the baby, I can be a mom without raising the child myself. Someday, the child will look after me.
Sure. Your only job is to stay beautiful.
Gary. Let's go.
You're letting them get away with it.
What? No way. Punishing them now would be far too easy. I want them to live a life worse than death.
Greetings, Miss Kemp.
Mr. Kemp
Waiting for you.
This establishment ensures privacy. Footage you requested.
has been compiled. Proves an affair. Child sent to the Pierces?
Yes.
But they might not accept him. They wanted a baby, but they have no intention of raising him.
It's sickening.
Mr. Holt, Miss Kemp.
Passing room next door.
And saw a couple kissing inside. They even brought up your name, I think.
Keith,
Why do you think I had your child?
because I wanted to marry you.
Silly girl.
Why didn't you say so earlier?
I was afraid you'd reject me, and we wouldn't even be able to stay friends.
Had I known.
You'd end up with Jade. I would have confessed way earlier. Keith, I really love you.
Silly girl.
True love finds its way in the end.
If Hazel had confessed earlier, Jade wouldn't even be involved in this. Exactly. She benefits from it and still acts innocent. She even picked on Hazel. Keith, you've got to avenge Hazel.
How?
It's your son's naming party tomorrow.
Just skip it.
Let Jade handle the guests and the baby. At the same time, she'll be exhausted.
Sure. Jade should be taught a lesson, so she'll stop acting like she's the hero of everything. And giving me trouble. Continue drinking.
Here.
Cheers!
Cheers.
Cheers!
They're delusional. Who cares about throwing a party for their child? Jade, we're not going anywhere tomorrow.
We're going.
Why wouldn't we?
Since they love having fun, I'll make sure they have fun in front of everyone. Tomorrow.
My goodness,
Look at this place.
it's so grand.
Mrs. Pierce. The scale of your baby's naming party is just enormous. It looks like everyone important in Jeston are here.
There are so many reporters too.
Mr. Pierce must be thrilled.
You're handling all this as a new mom. Must be exhausting. Mr. Pierce is so lucky to have you as his wife.
This is what I'm supposed to do.
Let's go.
If I didn't handle it, how would we get a great venue? How else can I show just how messed up those best friends really are?
How is it?
Ms. Kemp,
They took bait. They're inside.
they've probably.
Already started. Good job. When my brother's back, I'll have him. Jade?
Jade, you heartless woman, come out here. Jade, what's this mean? You left the baby at our doorstep and walked away. Are you even his mother?
You're saying it like He's not part of the Pierce family.
You're
his grandparents. Why not take care of him?
Shindian, hi Jade, you just want us to raise him for you, right? Don't forget, you're his mother. You're his mother. You left him at our doorstep. That's abandonment and a crime.
Before I got pregnant, you swore you'd help me care for the baby. In the past 10 months, you even looked at me once? Have you ever cared for him? Doing this for both of you. You get to enjoy family time. Is that so wrong?
My goodness.
This is outrageous. Everyone, look. My grandson is so pitiful. He's just a newborn. His mother abandoned him. What did our family do to deserve this?
Oh my God, Mrs. Pierce seems so gentle and kind, but she abandoned her baby? She doesn't want him but threw a party. To pretend she's a model wife and mom?
Ms. Kemp, do you have anything to say about this?
There's nothing to explain. I don't want that baby anymore.
Who says that?
How can she just throw away her child?
Oh my goodness. How did my son marry such an irresponsible woman? We're so unlucky. Look at her. What kind of person is this?
Jade.
You've gone too far.
Pierce Sr., calm down. Don't get upset. Jade. Last time, you were jealous of Keith and Hazel's friendship and kicked us out. I could forgive that, but I never expected you'd be this cruel. You're even throwing your own child away?
Jade, I get it now. Are you just jealous of Keith and Hazel? You're just using the baby to get him back, aren't you? Oh dear, you've really misunderstood. My son and Hazel are just friends. The two of them grew up together, after all. They're childhood friends, best buddies.
They're just childhood friends and best buddies? Yes, that's right. Since their bond is so strong, why don't they raise the baby together? After all, the both of you don't want to either.
Wait, what?
Shadi.
I know your emotions are unstable after the baby.
But he can't grow up without a mom. He's still so young. Can you really watch him grow up without a mom? For the sake of our family, please have mercy on us. Take this child back.
Jade.
The baby's innocent, I'm begging you. Take the baby back. We'll support you. So you won't have to struggle.
Mr. Pierce is busy.
And have a few women around him. She's giving up the baby over such a small matter? That's just cruel.
Mrs. Pierce, they've already begged you enough. You're not changing your mind?
What?
Change mind? Why should I?
Jade, do you even have a conscience? They're already begging you like this. Are you trying to finish them off? Jade, I'm warning you. Before this blows up any further, call Keith now and apologize. Take care of the baby yourself, and I could plead on your behalf to stay in the Pierce family. Otherwise, Keith finds out how you treated his parents and son. He'll definitely divorce you. By then, you won't even get a penny from him.
Apologize now. Say you're sorry.
Apologize.
Say sorry. Apologize now. Oh, my poor child.
Mrs. Pierce, don't be stubborn. Just apologize already.
Fine. Apologize. But I think it's insincere. Apologize by phone. How about this? Let's apologize in person.
My goodness, it's Mr. Pierce.
Mr. Pierce, wife is right there.
Who is the woman?
Are you cheating? Who are you? Get out.
Stop photos. Turn it off.
Stop filming. Get out. What's going on here? His son's naming party. And he leaves his wife to handle everything. Instead, he's having a blast and picked the private room next door. That's just disgusting.
What pure friendship or just best friends?
If boyfriend has a female best friend,
I won't spare him.
What on earth is going on here? That's
wow. Amazing. How incredible. What a pure friendship. They're on the same bed, of all places. Do you still dare to claim they're just best friends and buddies?
Dear, listen to me. Dear, it's not what you think. Have everyone leave. I'll explain everything at home.
It's not what I think it is? So are you saying all these people are blind?
still lying now?
Is he going to claim?
He wasn't the one kissing his best friend.
What best friend?
She's clearly the mistress.
Friendship is a cover. In reality, they're just doing filthy things behind the scenes.
You bastard! To think we told Jade you were innocent.
You've completely disgraced our family.
Jade. Keith really is the one at fault here today, but family scandals shouldn't go public. Let's have everyone leave now. Don't let outsiders laugh at us. Don't worry. Once we're home, I'll deal with both of them.
Wait. Who are you to lecture me? What do you know? This woman acts high and mighty just for having a baby.
She bullied her husband.
As Keith's best friend, what's wrong with me comforting him? Besides, today was an accident. We were drunk. Who doesn't mess up once in a while?
Shut up.
You actually hit me?
Jade, it's one thing to be mad, but did you have to hit her?
I've wanted to slap her for a long time. I've had enough. You two act like you're best friends, but really, you're nothing but filth together. Today, I want everyone to see what kind of best friends you are. Let them see just how cheap and disgusting you've been behaving.
Jade, is this really necessary? I just made the mistake that any man could make. It was just once, and you treat me like this? You got many people to watch. Are you afraid others will see family's embarrassment?
Exactly.
What happened today was an accident. We're not sleeping together every day.
Is it really that big of a deal?
Jade, Keith is an innocent and clueless guy. He just lost his head for a moment and made a mistake. Listen to me. Don't hold on to this forever. You still have to live together.
Am I right?
Jade, Mrs. Pierce Sr. is sincere. What do you want? It's not like best friends don't cross the line sometimes. Must you make such a scene?
An accident?
Sometimes?
Fine. Then I'll show everyone just how often. Your accidents and sometimes happen. Everyone, look closely. This is what they actually meant.
Oh my god,
What kind of best friends cuddle on the couch like that?
that's disgusting.
I need to bleach my eyes after seeing that.
That's shameless. She's the worst mistress. Film now.
Expose them.
Where did these photos come from? You actually had me followed?
It's such a touching friendship between you two. It'd be a waste to not record it.
Jade, stop being sarcastic. So what if you know about everything? In the end, the unloved one is the pitiful one. Keith and I truly love each other. Besides, I haven't taken your place as his wife. Why panic?
Wow. Thanks, Hazel. Got together with Keith. Among his friends, you cheered the loudest and most eager.
Come on.
Introduce you.
This is my girlfriend, Jade Kim.
Hello. Hi, Jade.
Nice one, Keith. You actually landed such a gorgeous girlfriend. You're one hell of a lucky man. Listen to me, don't mistreat her.
Of course I won't.
Words mean nothing. You gotta swear on it. Being with an absolute beauty like Jade is the kind of luck you only get once in your life.
Fine. I won't, okay?
Good. Come, join us.
After we got married, your disgusting possessiveness.
Reared its ugly head.
You kept forcing your presence into our lives every day. Honestly, you just want to be a WH*re, but you can't let go of that best friend title, right? You can have it.
Keith, say something.
Jade, I admit, Hazel and I definitely crossed the line in our friendship. I cheated. Fine, I did. But can you please direct your anger at me? Not humiliate Hazel? Woman, why make it hard on another?
Now you realize. She's a woman?
Hey, Jade. You've already yelled and scolded them. It's time to calm down, right? You see, hasn't Keith already apologized to you? Why don't you just let it go, right?
Yeah, Jade.
Keith and Hazel already backed off. It won't help anyone to keep this up.
Yes, exactly.
Jade, look at you. All this fighting and jealousy between you women disrupted Keith's family. Jade, you should stop this right now. Otherwise, when Keith truly gets mad, you'll regret it.
What right do the few of you have to say that? Look at photos. You're all in each and every one of them. You watched Hazel and Keith as they messed around, while shamelessly saying, I shouldn't be jealous. Keith really had such good friends.
Exactly.
You're lowlifes yourselves. You claimed.
These two cheaters were just best friends.
Now, you turn around and tell the wife to be forgiving. Ridiculous.
Ask me.
They're cheaters, and you're accomplices.
Hey,
You even defend the mistress. I bet you guys are involved with her too.
You win, Jade. Keep this up, and I'll cut ties.
What? Cut ties with me? Perfect.
That's
I've been wanting to divorce you for a long time. I've been wanting to divorce you for a long time.
A divorce agreement? Jade, are you out of your mind? You're going to divorce me over something so small?
Enough talk. Sign it.
Jade, in just 2 days. This is the second time you brought up divorce. I'm warning you. Tricks like this get old real fast. Hazel and I grew up together. Do you seriously want me to cut her off completely before you're satisfied?
Whatever you and Hazel become, and whatever you do, has nothing to do with me anymore. You can kiss her, sleep with her, and do whatever you want. Also, this baby? I don't want him. From now on, whoever wants to raise him can do it.
what? You. That's your child. Walking away like that?
The two of you might be fighting, but don't take it out on the baby. Exactly, he's still so little. He's innocent.
Jade, I know you're angry. You're saying things you don't mean. I'll pretend you never mentioned divorce. I can make it up to you for whatever happened today. But no matter what, you can't joke around with the baby.
I wasn't joking. I mean it. From now on, this child has nothing to do with me. Also, I won't give him a single dollar in support.
Jade. That's just heartless. That baby came from you. You won't raise him? Why?
Jade, I admit I messed up. But that had nothing to do with the child. Can you really stand letting him grow up without a mom?
Why wouldn't I? He's not my child anyway.
Jade, you're the baby's mom. How could you even say that? no matter how upset you are. You can't deny your own child.
Yeah. You're outrageous. Are you seriously denying your kid because you're jealous?
Before you point your fingers at Hazel and Keith, look at yourself. You abandoning child is what's truly heartless.
Now I get it. This whole drama was just a way for her to abandon her child. How can a mom like you even exist? Put.
I say, I'm impressed. I've never seen so many shameless people in one room. Since you want to know,
Why I reject the child.
I'll show you.
The second thing. The one that touched me the most was that Keith swapped his and Jade's baby for our own. He said a child should be raised right in front of you. Brings peace of mind. Keith. You did that?
Yes. So what? Jade's baby was a stillborn.
Off-putting.
So I simply let her raise our child. Raising a child is messy and exhausting. How could I ever let you do that?
The child isn't Jade's. But Hazel and Keith's? What the hell? Losing her baby was bad enough. And he still hid the truth and claimed Hazel's child is hers. Is he human?
It's pure misfortune for Jade to cross paths with you two monsters.
No way. How did you find out?
I was right there when you shamelessly bragged about it. I heard you loud and clear while you mocked what I went through. Do you know how much it hurts? How sick it makes me? It's been 100 days since my baby died. And because you hid it from me, I never got to grieve. I was nursing and changing diapers for a kid who isn't mine. Why raise him?
It's your fault you had a stillborn. Keith never held it against you and even gave you our baby to raise. So you could experience motherhood. Why unsatisfied?
Can you believe they made Jade raise Hazel's baby? Why not Ned yet?
Jade's already devastated. And you still go after her? Are you even human? I'll smash you both.
What doing? Are you insane?
Go to hell, SC asterisk bag. You be asterisk stards.
Disgusting. How shameless. SC asterisk MS.
Hazel.
I'm here, safe now.
Keith. It hurts to see you with someone else. And see our child in her arms. I'd rather be your best friend for life. Seeing you every day is all I ever want. But why does Jade keep pushing me? Will she not stop until I'm dead?
Enough. Stop. Jade. So you knew all along? This event was a trap. You planned from the start?
Yeah, I chose this hall. Had someone bring you here and personally invited all the reporters and guests. I just wanted everyone to see what you've been up to.
Don't worry, Ms. Kemp, we've got the clearest footage.
These two will be trending
at the top tomorrow.
Yeah. I'll unleash every marketing account our company has tomorrow. They deserve to be torn apart by public opinion.
Thanks for helping out. Rest assured, I return favors. When the story goes public, I'll pay you the highest price out there.
Ms. Kemp, you're generous.
Thanks, Ms. Kemp. We're only doing what's right.
Jade, are you insane? You're fueling the scandal instead of containing it? Do you know what this kind of news will do to the share price?
Now you feel the pain? Ever consider how it shattered me to learn the baby I raised wasn't mine?
Listen up. Glorian Corp backs me. If you expose what happened today, you won't like what happens.
Hello, Mr. Kemp. Ms. Kemp's plan worked. The board has terminated all investments in Pierce Corp.
Good. Get the car. I'm going to the party. To bring my sister home.
Glorian Corp is referring to the powerhouse
Behind Justin's lifeline.
with international reach.
I heard they only invest in billion-level deals. How did Keith, of all people, secure their funding? It makes no sense.
See that, Jade? Your whole scheme collapsed the moment I opened my mouth. I know you staged this to weaponize the baby in my affair, so I care more about you. Fine, I'll eat dinner with you once a week. But my family's reputation is not a tool for you to win my favor. Try this again.
And I won't hesitate to cut you off.
Jade, be wise, okay? It wasn't easy for Keith to land that investment from the mysterious tycoon. If this scandal blows up, your scheme will completely backfire.
Exactly. When that happens, even groveling won't get Keith's attention. Yeah.
Keith, you still don't get it. I don't want your attention or pity. I want you disgraced for the rest of your life. Everyone, if you can, blow the incident up. I can guarantee you will not only walk away clean, but you'll also earn Glorian Corp's reward. But you'll also earn.
Jade, are you done playing games? You think you can ruin me? You're just a housewife without a job. You wouldn't last without me. If I go down, you'll crash just as hard.
I don't get why Keith chose to marry someone as dramatic as you. He had already given you an exit. You refused to back down. We just wanted you to care for the baby. Worst case, I'll let you have another one of your own.
Should I thank you for being generous?
Well, do you finally see how tolerant Hazel is now? Know when to stop.
That's right. Get those reporters out of here. And make sure not a single word leaks. Otherwise, I'll divorce you and leave you penniless.
Stop amusing me. Your pathetic company isn't worth a single gift from my 18th birthday celebration. I don't care. For your money.
What did you say?
Jade, cut the act. We all know you grew up an orphan. Who are you fooling with that rich girl act? That rich girl act? That rich girl act? That rich girl act?
Yeah. Do you think pretending to be rich will make Keith care more about you?
Give me a break. She couldn't even pay tuition when they first got together. If Keith hadn't pitted her, she wouldn't be enjoying high life now.
High life? Seriously? You've got to be kidding. Do you know how much Keith gives me every month in our 4 years of marriage? $3,000. I stretched every cent until there was nothing left. If I didn't have money, you might have starved me.
And what about it? That money is hard cash. It's plenty for a broke loser like you. You should be thankful.
Jade, when you're poor, you keep your head down. Keith has carried you for years. How dare you be so ungrateful?
Right. If you actually had money, why didn't you use it to help Keith? How did we end up with an ingrate like you?
Mrs. Pierce Sr., don't get worked up. The poorer someone is, the less shame they have.
This is the last warning. Stay in line. If you want to stay in this family. Otherwise, tomorrow you'll be out begging for scraps.
I think you're the one who should be begging. Jade, did they hurt you? Are you okay?
Don't worry. I'm fine. They were yapping uncontrollably. I consider it a post-meal show.
Sorry, I was late. I let them bother you.
Wait, who are you? Where did you come from?
You're a bit too affectionate with her. Are you Jade's secret lover or something? Keith. She went after us. Turns out she's been seeing someone else all along.
What? Well, you shameless SL*T. You've been frolicking with your boy toy. You.
Wow, Jade. You led the charge against me. Because you found someone richer, and you can't wait to dump me. While Hazel and I are involved. You cheated on me. So you're no saint either. D***am in you. How dare you hit me? Do you know who I am? I can kick you out of Justin. Keith,
I've held back long enough.
to think you can kick me.
Out of Justin? Listen here. Stop smearing others just because you're vile. I'm Jade's brother. Gary.
Keith, are you okay?
You're Jade's brother? I thought you lived overseas. You skipped our wedding. So why are you back now?
Why would I attend your wedding? Jade insisted on marrying you.
I gave you
5 years to prove yourself. And you showed your true colors already. You think you can lay a hand on her?
So what if you're her brother? You're just a dishwashing nobody. Stop pretending you're her hero. Couldn't survive out there. You're here because. And came to freeload off the Pierces.
Almost forgot you, huh? I usually don't strike women, but you're an exception.
Anyone who dares hurt Jade.
Isn't human.
Keith, this is outrageous. They're nothing but freeloaders. Mooching off you. How dare he lay a hand on you?
You and your sister have lived off me. Without all that help from my family, you'd have nowhere to turn. How dare you act arrogantly?
Well, as the CEO of Glorian Corp, I can have your company blacklisted in the industry.
Jade's brother is the CEO of Glorian Corp?
The very guy everyone in Justin respects and fears?
That B***starred Keith. Just hit a brick wall. He was just fretting over Glorian Corp pulling out, and now it turns out Jade's brother is the CEO.
Well, the unfaithful husband never thrives.
Are you kidding me? Him? CEO of Glorian Corp? Give me a break. He's just a nobody who washes dishes overseas. Jade, you're insane. And your brother too? Addicted to pretending you're rich, huh?
You really think you're rich just because you're decked out in knockoff designer clothes? Pathetic. If you were really rich, would Jade even consider Keith?
Jade, how long plan to keep this up? You made Hazel and me look like fools in front of everyone. And leaked all those photos and videos. Now, your brother's in on it too. Watch too many dramas, huh? You think you're some big shot CEO?
You really don't get it, huh? It doesn't matter, believe it or not. After today, Pierce Corp will be erased from Justin's business scene.
Oh, I'm scared. Erased? Blacklisted? How dramatic. Jade. Don't be absurd. Do you think this is a drama? Go on. Blacklist us.
Hello.
Mr. Pierce, bad news. Glorian Corp unexpectedly pulled out.
And our shares plunged 50%.
What? How is this possible?
Keith, what happened?
Glorian Corp pulled out. They actually pulled out. What is going on?
No way. Why would they do that?
I didn't expect that to happen. Right after what Gary said. Could he actually be the CEO of Glorian Corp?
Oof. Either way, karma hit those two perfectly.
No way. He's definitely not some CEO. This has to be some scam the two of you cooked up.
Jade. How do you want to deal with them?
They are not worth the energy. I want them gone from my life. Forever.
You heard her.
Get moving.
Hey,
Stop. Let go.
let go!
What are you doing? Let me go.
Everyone, look. Being bullied. Release me. Let me go. Let go.
Back off.
Mr. Kemp says.
You're banned from this hotel.
What the hell is going on? How did the party get ruined like this? Alas.
Honey, Glorian Corp pulled out just like that. Could Jade's brother really be some tycoon?
Mr. Pierce, don't be absurd. Jade's just riding on someone else's coattails. Don't fall for it.
Look.
Today's incident is trending online. That mysterious Glorian Corp tycoon clearly pulled out because of this. Jade must have anticipated it and intentionally manipulated the timing to deceive us.
So that's how it is. Jade is as malicious as ever.
She must have realized her scheme backfired and, afraid Keith after her, had those actors throw us out.
Unbelievable.
Jade, just you wait. After I settle everything. Nothing you say or do will make me forgive you.
Jade. It's all my fault. Busy with work overseas. And neglected you. Which allowed those scumbags to bully you all these years.
Gary,
Don't blame yourself.
it was my fault. I was too young. And too blindly in love. I thought Keith and Hazel would tone it down after we got married. But I forgot that people's nature never changes.
Jade, don't worry. I've already found you the best divorce lawyer in town. I'll make sure Keith walks away with nothing. And repay every bit of what he owes you. Now forget the bad stuff. Let's go. I'll take you out for the best meal. I'll take you out for the... Come on.
Welcome, Mr. Kemp. Welcome, Ms. Kemp.
Gary,
This is way too extravagant.
this is just the start. Relax, I've reserved the whole mall for you. Pick whatever you want today.
Gary, I don't need that many things.
All right. First up. Let's start with the phone store. Let's go.
What?
Give me every phone, computer, and tablet in the store. I want the latest models.
Okay.
Gary,
I have a phone.
This is an old model from 5 years ago. It doesn't suit you. Say goodbye.
Oh,
Shopping cures everything. Go, next stop. The bag store. I'll take every new bag and piece of jewelry you've got.
Okay.
Gary.
Next stop.
Gary, please. Gary. I'm exhausted. Ah.
This is great.
Gary, we really bought a ton.
So, are you having fun?
Absolutely.
That's good. For the last stop, I'm taking you for a full makeover.
Let's go.
Wow, Miss Kemp, you look amazing.
Gary, does this outfit look too youthful? Maybe I should change.
No. This is perfect. Jade, this is how you were meant to be.
Yeah. This is the me I was meant to be. Marriage wore me down. For too long. I'd forgotten what I truly looked like. It's time to be myself again.
It's okay. It's never too late. Ready to find yourself? Let's go. I'll take you somewhere. Hurry, we're late for class.
I can't believe this place hasn't changed a bit. After all these years. Gary, why bring me here all of a sudden?
So that you can unwind and relive your youth. I'll take this call.
This is the final problem I solved to win the competition. Why isn't the answer here? I think it starts like this. The final answer is this. You've been in Valia for so long. Why did you come to Jeston?
The high-tech sector here looks very promising. I came back to expand my business. It's been ages. And you still remember me?
Of course, how could I forget? I nearly lost to you at the international math competition. It's the final round now. The final question will determine the champion. Stay tuned. Doing it the usual way would take forever. Better to simplify the function first. The answer is I have it. Congratulations, Jade Kemp, for winning the championship. Thank teachers and school for their support. I will keep striving to further our nation's progress in mathematics. Back then, I was young and full of dreams. But over time, reality won.
I don't think so. Always chase dreams. Again, no matter when.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I've established a company in Jeston. And am currently working on the Southwind AI project. I'd like you to join as CEO and provide technical support.
Southwind AI? Didn't Gary mention this before? I was wondering why Gary suddenly dragged me here today. So you two were in cahoots.
Recruiting talent sometimes requires using special methods. So, are you interested?
Looking back, never intended to be confined by marriage and family from the start. When I first met Keith, I helped build his company's operational system to support him. It's a success. But within a month of the product launch, he excluded me from the core R&D team, saying I needed to focus on family. Then, when I got pregnant, he fired me, saying it was to let me rest and care for the baby. Thinking about it, Keith owes me far too much. Sure, I can agree, but I have a condition.
Go on.
Besides the salary, I also want 20% of the shares.
No problem. As long as you agree to be CEO, I'll ensure you're satisfied with both the shares and the salary. Welcome aboard Cloud on Tech.
Eric, happy working together.
Likewise.
Hi, Mr. Lane. Glorian Corp's pullout isn't permanent. You should have faith in us. We. Mr. Zaire, I can explain. Those news stories are baseless. It's just a rival company trying to smear us. Mr. Wagner, it's only a temporary funding issue. The products are all fine. I'm busy with work. Can you watch the baby? Huh, I'm not yelling at you. Jade, I told you to watch the baby while I'm home. Don't interrupt me. Alright, don't cry.
Dear, the baby just woke up and is a bit fussy, but I'll calm him down soon.
I almost forgot. That Jade is gone. This is her fault. If it weren't for her, the share price wouldn't have dropped this much. I want to see how long she can wait before she shows up to apologize. Is crying the only thing you're good at?
What's the noise? I'm in a game. Keep it down, or I'll lose rank.
Move, what are you? Can't you stop aiming for once?
Hey, I'm in game. You broke my phone.
Can't you see how badly the baby's crying? Do something. The floor is covered in trash. Can't you clean up? You've only been here 3 days, and our house has become a dump.
Keith, calm down. Sit down, okay? Don't be mad. Keith, don't be mad. You've known me all my life. I'm really not cut out for babysitting or housework. If you ask me, this is on Jade. Could have lived her life. Yet she had to stir up trouble.
Thanks to her. The whole company's a mess right now. She could beg all she wants. I'm not forgiving her.
Given the trouble she made, doubt she'd dare to come back. I bet she's holed up somewhere, regretting everything she did.
Alright, enough.
Keith, let's drop it. We'll deal with her later. The top priority right now is figuring out how to save the company.
What? Do you have a plan?
Of course. I'm not someone you can underestimate. It's not that hard. Now that Glorian Corp pulled out, we can find another partner. Say, the Deans.
You mean the Dean family in Valia? They're the richest family around. You have ties with them? Why didn't you tell me sooner?
It wasn't easy before. But recently they are looking to start new operations in Jeston. My uncle was appointed manager of their branch. He's got a lot of say now, with him on our side. Securing capital is no problem.
That's great. With the money, we can get the company back on track. Once the buzz fades, the top companies in Jeston will be fighting to partner with us. By then, Jade will be drowning in regret. She might even come back begging on her knees.
Keith. Keith. I made you soup. Drink it while it's warm. Why is this place such a disaster? There's trash everywhere. It looks like a pigsty. How are you two not bothered? The baby's crying. You're just ignoring it. Unbelievable. Oh no. Why is he throwing up?
What's wrong?
Seriously? He's vomiting and none of you care. Hazel. You're his mother. Could you at least check on him? And burp him?
Ugh. Stop nagging. I'm sick of hearing it. He's not my baby. I'm not taking care of him.
What? Are you serious right now?
I don't care. If nobody does, leave him to Keith.
That won't do. He's a man. Shouldn't do that.
So why step in?
Hey, you.
Keith. It's exhausting enough that I had to handle my uncle for you. Could you get your mom to stop bothering me? Over little things?
What did you say? Little things? He could get hurt if you just ignore him. You. Back when Jade was here, she.
Enough, Mom. Jade is Jade, Hazel is Hazel, they're not the same. Besides, it's Jade's fault we're in such a mess right now. How can you use her to put Hazel down?
So you're just ignoring the baby?
Well, you're here, aren't you? Just hang in there for now. Once the company's back on track, I'll get someone to take over so you can relax.
But.
What's up? Mr. Pierce, it's not good. Employees are quitting the moment they hear about the funding problem. Can't stop them. What? Mom, urgent work issue. Leaving baby in house to you.
Hey, no. Wait, don't go.
I'm going back to my room. Don't disturb me.
You. Oh dear. Ugh, Why am I the one left to deal with this?
Who said you could leave? You didn't ask me.
Huh?
Stop.
Mr. Pierce, company facing backlash. Glorian Corp backed out. Can't pay salaries. You expect us to sit around?
That's right. Plus, working under a cheating husband like you is degrading.
You.
Pfft.
Mr. Pierce.
Good luck.
So quick to believe rumors, huh? Who told you salaries aren't coming? Losing Glorian Corp is just a blip. I've already secured new funding. You can't just quit like this. It's illegal, are you aware?
But Mr. Pierce, the issue goes beyond funding. KTEC's system has a huge technical glitch. It can't operate at all.
What?
The system's base framework has collapsed. Error. Function error.
What's the deal? Are you all just dead weight? Can't fix a bug?
Easy bugs we can handle. This is an internal flaw in the system. Only the developers who built it can fix it.
Then get him here right.
But Jade is the one who built the system. Right after finishing the framework, Jade went on maternity leave. No one maintained the system. The issues just stacked up until it collapsed.
Here we go, Jade again. Can't the company run without her? You're all elite computer science graduates. You can't even match a housewife? Useless.
Refuse to believe it.
We don't need her for such a minor problem. Watch and learn.
Booting up. Restarting.
See that? Warning.
System failure. System failure.
That can't be.
Ugh, not again. I really believed he could fix it. How did Jade fall for him?
Let's just go. You. Fine. Everyone, just go. When we secure the funding and become the market leader. Don't beg me. I won't take you back.
Mr. Pierce, calm. Everyone has a family to feed. Hope you can understand.
Whose side are you on? Keep in mind, you're my assistant. I need Jade here. Go get her, now. I'd let it all go if she'd just admit she was wrong. She's dragged the whole company into disaster. She can't hide from this.
Mr. Pierce, I probably can't bring her back. Because I'd be quitting too.
What?
Mr. Pierce, calm down. Let me explain first. Secondly, Ms. Kemp has already joined the neighboring company. She's unlikely to return.
She joined the neighboring company?
Team A handle the front-end code and ensure data loading is secure.
Yes,
Team B input data into the neural network language model.
yes,
Team C ensure smooth operation and avoid lags.
yes.
Okay, start running it now.
Yes.
Run completed.
We did it, Ms. Kemp.
Success. Fantastic. Southwind AI has successfully overcome past limitations. It's going to shake the world.
Yes. Again, Ms. Kemp, phenomenal.
All right. Enough with the flattery. We all contributed to making this product a success. Tonight, I'll treat everyone to dinner.
Ms. Kemp.
Jade, get over here.
Jade, get over here.
Keith, Shouldn't you be dealing with your own mess at work? Location alternative?
You've got the nerve to ask me? Because of you. The house and company are such a mess. Instead of coming back to sort it out. You're working at another company?
What expect? You want me to sit around and play maid for your mistress and her kid?
Jade. Cut the act, will you? Don't act like you're useful. The only thing you could do is clean up. I'm giving you one last chance. Go back, look after the kid. Apologize to Hazel. And maybe I'll forgive you. And let you stay. Come with me.
What are you doing? Let her go.
Hands off. Let go. Miss Kemp, are you okay? Who do you think you are? You dare lay a hand on Miss Kemp?
I remember now. He's Miss Kemp's ex-husband.
The one all over the news.
I should have known.
Turns out it's you, you jerk, and you dare show up to see Miss Kemp? Don't make me punch you.
Miss Kemp? You janitors trying to act like executives now? Give me a break. Listen up. This is our family's business. Stay out of it.
It's Mr. Dean. Family? As far as I know, Miss Kemp is set on divorcing you.
What brings you here?
I heard you finished work. So I came to get you. Would you like to have dinner with me? Oh wow, this is way too sweet and romantic.
Yeah.
Step aside.
Who are you and what are you doing here? Jade. I'm still standing right here. And you're cozying up to him? Have you no shame?
Keith. You're mistaken. He and I are nothing more than good friends. You. Hazel.
You! Okay. I get it. Jade, this is another one of your mind games. You saw I wasn't reacting to the divorce. So you involved him to get my attention.
No way. Where does he find the nerve? He's toxic.
Miss Kemp's unlucky.
Running into you.
Exactly.
Think whatever you want. Mr. Dean, I've got dinner plans to celebrate. Let's meet another time.
No worries. There's no clash. I've taken care of their dinner. Someone will pick them up later. And this one is
Your exclusive ride.
oh my gosh, that's so sweet. Well,
I guess I won't say no.
Who said you could leave?
what are you trying to do? You're staying put. What's your deal?
Jade.
Such a pretty restaurant. You set all this up just for me?
Do you like it?
Why special treatment like this? If Elena and others find out, they'll think you're playing favorites.
You're the most important talent in the company. Of course I have to treat you well. I heard you finally cracked Southwind Al. Congratulations.
I was just doing my job. You prepared so much. This must have cost a lot, right?
For you. It's all worth it.
That sounds weird coming from you. Consider? Since you brought me on as your technical consultant. Of course I won't disappoint you.
I judged you correctly. 3 days from now, Dean Corp is hosting a tender. Find upstream and downstream partners for Southwind Al. When the time comes, I want you to attend as the new project lead.
No problem.
Don't worry.
Since it involves Southwind Al, I'll make sure the tender goes smoothly.
Hi there.
Check, please. Sure.
Would you like to cancel the cake you pre-ordered?
Violin performance?
Cancel them for now. Some things can't be rushed. I've already waited 4 years. And don't mind waiting a little longer.
Jade. You've grown some wings now. I'd love to see how long you can keep this up.
Friends walk together for life.
Who's yelling over there?
Those days won't come again. A lifetime, Hazel? A lifetime of love. Come on, raise a glass. Cheers. Come on, cheers. What are you doing? Eating. Why shouting?
Eating? You call sitting here with this bunch of shady people eating? Hazel, we'll go first.
Hey, where are you all going? Keith. You're overstepping. I'm hanging out with friends. What's the problem?
What kind of nonsense is this? Look at the mess at home and at the company. And you still have the mood to be here? Tell me. Your uncle promised Dean Corp funding. Where's the money? I haven't even seen it.
Why are you impatient? Nagging like an old woman.
Relax.
I already had my uncle handle it. Here.
Dean Corp's tender invitation? Dean Corp's tender invitation?
Well, pretty solid, right? I heard the person in charge of this tender is the heiress of Glorian Corp. We will explain to her at the event. And get Dean Corp's approval, too. Once both companies invest together, our company will have money.
That's great. You're the only one I can count on. But our company's product system has issues right now. Will that affect our chances at the tender?
Relax, I'm here. Don't forget. I majored in computer science. A small problem like this? I can fix it in minutes.
I'm counting on you.
Don't worry.
When our company rises again, I want Jade to see what happens to anyone who dares go against us. No surprise, Dean Corp. Even a tender looks this luxurious.
Well, this is Dean Corp's first major project in Jeston. They even invited Glorian Corp's heiress to oversee the whole event. I heard Dean Corp heir is taking this tender very seriously. Seriously.
We really need to make a good impression later. Our company is counting on this funding.
That license plate is 5/8 in a row. Could the person inside be the project lead? Welcome, honored guest.
Why are you here, Jade?
Jade. This is Dean Corp's tender. What are you doing here?
What is she doing? Obviously she heard we'd be here and came running, hoping we'd forgive her. Jade, weren't you putting on quite the act before? What is it? Can't afford a meal now. So you finally came crawling back to apologize?
Keith. Your level of shamelessness really sets a new low for the human race. And That's on me. I should have checked the attendee list carefully. Didn't expect two SCMS to slip in here.
What attendee list? Stop pretending. You talk like you're in charge of this tender. You skipped meals, rented a luxury car, put on a gown. And now you think you're rich?
Jade, admit you're wrong, show sincerity. This tender determines my company's future. It's not a place for you to mess around. Get lost. I'll teach you a lesson when we're home.
Exactly. Get lost. You need an invitation to even walk in here. This isn't a place for random nobodies.
Oh. Take a look at this.
An invitation? Put in effort to get mine. How could you have one?
Are you done? I'm in a hurry to get inside. After all, this tender can go on without you too. But without me? It probably couldn't even begin.
What?
Keith. She's too full of herself.
Well, Jade Kemp. To get my attention. She actually chased me here? Fine, let's see what other tricks she's got.
Keith, look. Top CEOs from the internet industry showed up today.
We definitely came to the right place. Forget connecting with Dean Corp or Glorian Corp. Even partnering with anyone in this room would be a once-in-a-lifetime chance.
Well, now do you see how capable I am? A place isn't somewhere a broke nobody like Jade belongs. I think her invitation was probably fake. Otherwise, why haven't we seen her this whole time?
She thinks acting pitiful is enough for me to forgive her? She didn't expect her plan to fail.
Honestly, if she hadn't pulled those cheap tricks on me, I may have been generous to let her stay a best friend, maybe even give her a chance to be a nanny. But now, if she doesn't beg me, I'm never forgiving her.
Hello, Mr. Dean.
I heard you ran into Keith at the entrance. Need me to send someone?
No. Since they walked into trouble, they can't blame me for destroying their dreams.
Okay, as long as you've got it handled. Once I finish here, I'll head over.
Okay.
Everyone, welcome for taking the time to attend Dean Corp Tender.
Tender will now begin.
Next, welcome
The project lead to the stage for a speech.
Why is it her?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Dean Corp's Tender. I am the project lead, Jade Kemp.
How is she the project lead? Could it be?
No way. How could she be a project lead?
Jade.
You're a washed up housewife. Sneaking into venue was bad. But now you're standing up there pretending to be some lead? Do you have no shame at all? Get down from there right now.
Exactly. Don't think that just because you're acting proper there, you can fool anyone. You, a project lead? Do you deserve that?
What are they discussing? Not the one on stage. Project lead? No idea. I've never met the lead.
She is the new head of the business department.
And Glorian Corp's heiress.
Why can't I be the project lead of this tender? Keith, open your eyes and take a good look. Without you, my life gets better.
Bullsh asterisk T. What a joke. You're an old woman with no skills or abilities. Without clinging, what future could you possibly have? How dare you hit me? I hit you.
If not, I'm afraid your brain might stop working and you'll freeze up. Then blame me for it.
Jade, Are you crazy? How dare you hit Keith? Do you know my uncle is the branch manager of Dean Corp's Justin division? One word from me, and he'll have security throw you out.
I'd love to see. Who thinks they can throw me out today?
Jade. Still putting on an act, huh? Tell you. That slap you gave me just now, I won't forget it. Once today is over, I'll make sure you pay for what you did.
Jade. Don't go too far. We're here today for business. If you ruin our plan, Keith will never forgive you. When it happens, you'll regret it so much.
Business? You still have that?
What? You don't believe it? Fine. I'll show you. See this? This is the deal my uncle, the manager of Dean Corp's Justin branch, secured for us in advance. To put it simply, today's tender is just a formality. Once this is over, Hazel and I are going straight to the top.
The tender hasn't even started. And you've already signed an order? How impressive. Tom Peel? That your uncle?
What now? Do you see how powerful we are? My uncle is practically second only to the top at the Justin branch.
You can't afford to offend him. Jade. Stop playing hard to get. Thanks to Hazel, my company's crisis is about to disappear. If you're willing to admit you're wrong, I might forgive you and even let you stay by my side to serve me.
Wow, thank you so much. But I'm afraid I'm going to disappoint you. Because private deals like yours are completely invalid.
My order. My order. Insane? Do you know how important that order is to me? How dare you tear it up?
Tender exist for fair competition. Orders made privately like yours are against the rules and illegal. So what if I tore it up?
Wait.
Is this your family's tender? Who gave you the right to boss people around here? Do you know how long I begged my uncle to get that order?
Oh right. You have a wonderful uncle. I'll be honest with you. Someone like Tom Peel, not qualified to sit at the same table with me. Much less sign an order.
Shut up. You can't doubt my uncle's position. You're addicted. Pretending to be rich.
The ones addicted are you too. Tiny company with terrible qualifications. Pulled strings. Or you wouldn't have the chance to stand here. Your product system has a fatal bug. It's completely worthless.
Wait. How do you even know? Pier's system has a bug?
Keith, did you forget? I'm the one who built Pier's system. From the ground up. If there's a problem with it, you think I wouldn't know? Let me simplify. If you hadn't burned the bridge, the product wouldn't be in ruins today. Everything that happened is because of your own choices.
What do we do now? So that means only you fix it? Jade. I'm begging you. Please help me.
Jade. Do you think Keith's company can't function without you? Let me tell you the truth. The bug in Pier's system? I already fixed it. I admit, Pier's system does have a bug. And it was a tough one. But luckily, I stepped in. And I already cracked it. The system is running perfectly fine now.
Jade. Didn't expect that. A problem you thought could threaten me was nothing but child's play to Hazel. Compared to Hazel, a woman like you, noisy and takes credit, isn't even worth comparing to her.
Wow. Amazing. So, you fixed the bug? What you fixed was only the compatibility bug, right?
What about it?
Because bugs like that are surface level. Yes, fixing can make the system run smoothly temporarily, but it doesn't solve the core issue. Sooner or later, your system will crash again.
Impossible. Spent 3 entire days fixing that bug. How could it be a surface issue? I get it. Trying to mislead. Just want us to lose our chance at getting investment.
Jade, I didn't expect you to be this vicious. All because of your jealousy. You're even willing to smear your company's product? Have you even thought about the consequences? Smile.
Gentle smiles, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Dean. Mr. Dean. An honor. What an honor. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Tom Peel, Department Manager of Cloud on Tech. I'm in charge of hosting you today.
Let's go. The tender should have started.
Yes, sir.
Take my advice. Threaten me. You should think about how you'll explain the system breakdown to all the industry's elites here.
Jade. Don't tell me you think your lies will stop us from getting the investment. Dream on. With our product's quality, order can be renegotiated. As for today's tender, the winning bid will be ours.
Seriously? Setting aside the issues in your product, your unscrupulous behavior has ensured the investment will not be yours.
Enough, Jade. I know exactly what you're thinking. You want me to feel like I can't survive without you. The more you act like this, the more I'll despise you.
Based on experience, half a minute until the Pierce system breaks down. Instead of arguing with me here, you should think about how you're going to clean up your product. Make sure it doesn't crash, or your name will be all over the trending searches again.
You. Fine. You're goading me. You think it'll work? I'll share the Pierce system on the big screen. I'll share the Pierce, so everyone can see whether it breaks down.
You sure?
Of course. I'll do it right now. See that? That is the Pierce system. It's working perfectly. And its computing power is one of the best. This looks pretty good.
Yeah. Impressive.
What now, Jade? Do you have anything to say?
Nothing at all. But based on the time, the countdown can start.
What do you mean?
3,
What a drama queen.
2, 1. System failure detected.
The system has crashed. Crashed? How can this be? Didn't you say it'd be fine? Solved everything? What's going on now?
I don't know.
Goodness. It's just as Ms. Kemp said. Their product crashed and broke down.
That's it? And they claim they're in tech? This is a total scam. Glad we didn't collaborate, or we'd be in trouble now.
So, how does being slapped by reality feel? I warned you, didn't I? Told you not to embarrass. But no, you insisted on charging straight into the fire. Look at you now. Everyone watched as your product became a pile of trash.
Why are you so smug? You built this product from scratch. Who knows if you buried some trap in the system or rigged it somehow?
Hazel's right. How dare you, Jade? You resorted to such dirty tricks to keep me tied to you and to make me stay. I'm gonna call the cops right now and charge you for causing losses to my company.
We do need the cops. But the one to be charged is you. But the one to be charged is you.
Mr. Dean.
Relax. I'm here.
I was wondering who it was. Jade's boy toy. I'm warning you. Stay out of this. And get lost if you don't want to die.
Jade. I can't believe you can afford a boy toy. When you're basically broke. Weren't you so critical of us before? Why have you suddenly taken a lover? Could it be you've been together for ages?
Shut up.
Uncle Tom, why'd you hit me?
Don't call me your uncle. I don't have a relative as dumb as you. Do you know who this is? How dare you talk to him like that?
Who can he be? Isn't he Jade's lover and boy toy? Uncle Tom, you have no idea how cocky Jade was earlier. She tore up the order you gave me beforehand. Uncle Tom, how can you side with an outsider and even slap me?
You're absurd. Don't you know that this gentleman is the heir to Dean Corp? And that this is Cloud on Tech's newly appointed CEO? She's also the heiress to Glorian Corp. And this tender's person in charge.
What? How's that possible? Uncle Tom, you must be joking. She's just an uncivilized orphan. All she has is a brother who leeches off her. How can she be in charge of anything or hold any power?
She's right, Mr. Peel. Don't let this be *TCH fool you. I was with her for years. Would I not know what she's really like? This wretch is just a fool.
You stubborn creature. Miss Kemp has already taken over for a month. And I've been reporting to her this whole time. You think that's all a lie?
What? So, she really is in charge of the tender. And Glorian Corp's heiress?
Keith.
My brother told you this during the naming party. You just chose not to believe him. So, do you get it now? From the beginning, you already lost.
This can't be. If you really were that great, why didn't you ever tell me? Why'd you cook and clean for me? Suffer like that?
So, you know how I suffered? I hid my identity. Because I was worried you'd feel inferior. After learning about the gap between us. I didn't expect you to show your true colors after marriage. And order me around like a maid. Nor did I expect you to use me like a pawn at work. You cast me aside after exploiting me. In hindsight, I'm glad I did what I did. And kept my identity a secret from you. Who knows what outrageous things you would have done?
Wrong, Jade. Why would you think that? If I'd known your family was rich, I would have treated you better. Besides, why'd you keep your wealth from me? If you'd just taken a bit of that money to invest in me, I'd have made it big ages ago. You were so silly.
I was silly? You're delusional. 4 years. I'm sick of your hypocrisy. If I'd given you money, you probably would have used me to no end. Then, you'd ride off into the sunset with your so-called best friend.
Not like that. Jade, I'm sorry. I know I messed up. I was a fool before. If I'd known who you really were, I would have instantly cut ties with Hazel.
Keith. What does that mean? We've been best friends forever. Now, just because Jade has some money, you're cutting ties with me?
Shut up. I've only ended up like this because of you. Best friend, my foot. You're just a SL*T who wants to use me to climb the ladder.
Jade. Jade.
I'm begging you. Give me another chance, please. I swear I'll turn over a new leaf.
Promise to cut ties with *TCH.
And I'll stop hanging out with those nasty friends of mine. I'll revolve around you from now on, okay?
Keith. Greed makes you change quickly. That I'm seriously impressed. You know you messed up? No, you just regret not exploiting me. Until I'm completely drained. I don't want to see your disgusting face anymore. Guards. Seize both. Take away.
Jade, give me a last chance.
I swear I'll treat you right.
Jade, let go!
Finally, some peace. Those vermin wreaked havoc at today's tender. We have you to thank for that. Tom Peel.
I was blinded by greed and bought over by their false promises. Give me another chance.
No way. After Keith, nobody gets a second chance. Besides, you secretly give out company's orders. Can't stay. I hereby announce that you're fired. Go to HR tomorrow to complete the procedures.
No, this can't be. How has this happened? How?
I'm sorry for the mess. The tender can't go on today. We'll pick another date for it. Right. Don't let me catch even a hint of foul play. Mr. Dean, sorry about this. I failed to deal with my personal affairs, leading to trouble for the company.
It's no big deal. It's just a tender. With Dean Corp's reputation. Can have another. Anytime we want. You impressed me. Example you've set. Is a warning to the sly foxes present today. I doubt anyone will dare pull any tricks with you now, Miss Kemp.
You're such a sweet talker.
If that's the case, does it give honor of asking you out for coffee?
Mr. Dean. I know what you mean. But I'm gonna have to disappoint. You saw how Keith treated me. Don't want relationship to steal my time and energy for now.
The coffee.
Maybe another day.
What's this about? This is company property. How can you take it? Mr. Pierce. Company has been declared bankrupt. Per the law, we need to liquidate your company's assets. Company isn't bankrupt. Stop this!
Mr. Pierce, please work with us.
How did this happen? And why? Why? No. I can start over. Once I have money, I can definitely start over. Jade, I'll show you the price you'll pay now that you've lost me. Felix,
Can you?
loan $50,000? That's all I ask.
Keith, I'll go easy on you. Drink the liquor, and I'll do it. Don't act the way he did.
Ian, trust me. Once I have money, I can start over. Trust me.
Ian,
Come help me.
got it. Keith, busy. Look. Good luck. All I can say. I'm heading in.
Harry, begging you. Lend a friend a hand. When succeed, 20% of profits. Get off me!
Who's your friend, huh? Stop acting like a beggar and being a nuisance. Don't you have Hazel? Go ask her for money. Let's go. Ugh, what a menace.
He's right. Hazel. I still have Hazel. Hello. Hi. The person you are calling is not reachable. The person you are calling, please try again later. I knew I couldn't count on any of you. You're all ingrates. Hello? Hazel, you missed my...
Hello?
Keith. It's me.
Mom?
Keith, I'm getting older, and I'm weak now. I'm not used to city life. Going home. You and Hazel should care for this child yourselves.
Even my mom scorns me now. How'd this happen?
Babe, you think Keith would be mad if he knows I'm carrying your child?
So what if he is? You're naughty. That's what you like, right?
Hazel? What's this?
Keith, when did you get back?
How shameless are you? Getting it on.
With another man.
In my home and on my couch. How are you different from a WH*3?
Keith, are you insane? I just had a good friend over. What's with your reaction?
A good friend? You think I'm blind? You two were making out right here, and you say he's just a friend?
So what? Wasn't that what we used to do?
Don't be so petty. Hazel and I haven't known each other long. But we're already the best of friends. I was just blowing some sand out of her eye. We did nothing. Did you need to be so dramatic?
The kid is right there. And you're hooking up with this guy. How shameless can you be? Keith.
Don't try to guilt trip me. Care for him yourself. Besides, the baby I'm carrying is due soon. You think I have time for your kid?
A baby? I haven't slept with you lately. How are you pregnant?
Come on now. My friendship with Hazel reached new heights. Be a real man and stop being so petty.
Don't touch her. Take this.
What the hell?
How dare you hit him?
I need to get even with you, too. You said you knew nothing about childcare. So I left the child to Jade. Now, you're raising a baby with him? How can you do this to me?
Keith, use your brain for once. You're broke now. You think you're worthy of me? You think you're still a big deal? What a joke.
Hazel, ignore this broke loser. Let's go. Forget about him.
Stop right there. Who said you could go? God, you're annoying. Move.
Jade. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have cheated. I did you wrong. I really did. Hazel, you be *TCH. I won't let you off the hook.
The divorce proceedings are done. Keith agreed to leave with nothing. Also, we've already filed charges against him for embezzlement and medical malpractice. The hearing is tomorrow.
Ending up like this is what he deserves.
Tell me about it. I also heard that he rammed into Hazel, causing her miscarriage. Now, she's suing him, too. Once he's sentenced, be behind bars for a decade or so.
Whatever.
Their lives have nothing to do with me anymore. All I want now is to focus on living my own life.